Alright folks, you're back with more MechWarrior 4 Mercenaries. Figured we'll go back to Solaris because there's some new stuff there. However, I don't have anything that conforms to this weight class, so let's go get something. Let's see what they got on tap for us, huh? What do we want to do? What do we want? Mad Cat's very expensive. So is the Black Knight. We'll either go with a Vulture or well, the Thor has 10 more tons to work with. Thanatos has 75. 65, 75 Black Knight, and we'll get the Thor. Not really, none. That's what none looks like. Okay, step one, get rid of those. Just strip all this stuff out, max the armor, most important part. Alright, we got some laser slots. Oh yeah, X-pulse lasers. Still just the one large one. Why don't they want to give me stuff? Damn it. How many of these babies could I put in there? They cost 3, right? 3 tons? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Or we could do these. These could be interesting. This is where we can kind of, you know, have fun. It's not good for, you know, fighting in the field, but stop it. Certainly.
Roger, control, 3 hours. Starting salvage operation. Forward 1. You're running out of time. Party cam is nearly powered up. Take out the APU.
Certainly for something along these lines, it should be pretty darn amusing. We shouldn't need that much ammo too, because these are the only Clan Strike 4s, so they use a little less ammo. Let's try it. Maybe this is stupid. I don't know.
From the heart of Cathay, this is Duncan Fisher. The jungle is filled with people waiting to see the next heavy match of the season. If you ask any of them, they'll say the heavy mechs are where it's at. The action has been intense these last few weeks, as many pilots are going above and beyond to win. The jungle is a tough arena for heavies because it's harder to get around, but that'll just make a better game for us. As you know, this heavy season has been one of Steiner domination. They have 4 heavy pilots who have been destroying all who face them. The events outside of Solaris seem to really be pushing them to go that extra mile on the battlefield. There's a lot of energy in the air, and it looks like we're going to have a great game today.
Oh,
It's
this guy.
Solaris time.
This guy. His Vulture has 2 Thunderbolts in it. Huh, alright, don't shoot them.
Miria Stewart is one of Liao's own. In a controversial move, he decided not to compete in the medium circuit. This is his second season, and some think he could use some more seasoning in the lighter circuits. I think he has a lot of promise, but he's pushing himself too hard. It's hard not to like the guy, though. He's honorable and doesn't seem to take his sudden stardom seriously. I hear he still eats lunch at a little dive in downtown Cathay. I don't think this is going to be his year to make the championship, but when he makes it, I'll sure wish him well. I love a good heavy mech match. You have enough firepower to really see some fireworks, but you have enough speed that you don't wind up with a turret match. Heavy matches also have a lot of your proven warriors trying to work their way into the championship. So you have pilots who appeal to the working man, people who have paid their dues and are waiting for a shot at the big time.
Fucking finally, that took way more shots than it should have.
It looks like Spectre wants to take first today. He's just nailed his second pilot for the match.
Oh, another Black Knight. Oh, why does everything have lambs? Why? Why? Have mercy. What are you doing back here?
The heavy season has been kind of one-sided. Steiner pilots have definitely been avoiding each other down there. Hey, that's nothing new.
Wait,
pilots tend to have their own agendas, and on some of those agendas is not shooting your countrymen.
Oh, yes.
True Solaris jocks will take the shots as they see them, but it's a hard thing to call sometimes, and there are definitely some grudges out there too.
Notice how much better this
Not
works
all
when they
pilots do
don't
well in the field, then come to Solaris and do well
shoot
for
down my
themselves.
missiles.
But this Spectre is really showing what transition is all about. 3 folks go home losers just because they underestimated this guy.
Alright, yeah, I mean, when we can do the assault missions, we're obviously taking the... Fuck, of course it's the stupid-ass Black Knight that's probably going to have lambs. Oh no, they're really hurt. Whoa. They didn't have lambs.
The Merkman wins.
Thank God.
Bam! That's it, Solaris fans. We have our winner. It's Spectre, a rookie pilot showing the big boys just exactly how this game is played. There were some good fights out there today, but the Merc rookie phenomenon has stormed the jungle again. Here's to you, Spectre. This is Duncan Fisher signing off.
Phew. Okay. Not convinced that that's good move.
0 meters altitude. Telemetry indicates input eject.
So obviously we do this instead.
Omega lead, ejecting.
Yes.
Roger, control. Omega, this is control.
Oh yes. This is nothing will go wrong.
Forward 3. The gantries are
What?
retracting.
It's a shitty machine gun.
They're at full power and counting down the list.
Oh, there aren't any more clan machine guns. No. It is impossible for anything to go wrong with this.
This is Duncan Fisher reporting live from Solaris. We have a tough match of hard-hitting heavy fighting tonight. The great thing about this class is that they can pack all of the ordnance you know and love and still book around the battlefield. The pilots are signaling the all clear, and here comes the action.
See, like I've never heard that commentary before.
It is Solaris time, ladies and gentlemen.
Alright. Oh, yeah, have some machine guns.
This is the big league,
piece of
rookie.
crap.
I'll watch your back this round if you watch mine. If we're the only ones left, then we can settle who's better. Deal?
Cauldron Born. God. I always think this mech looks so cool. Yeah, I don't think
It's looking like we have a good game going on. In heavy mech matches, you really see the full gamut of the heavy weapons. You have your autocannons, PPCs, lasers, and Gauss rifles.
I think you missed
I never get tired of watching a Gauss
guy.
rifle slug launch. Those things pack a heck of a punch.
Look at that. Machine guns. How do they work? I noticed I forgot to give some ammo to some of them, so what, 3 of them are going to run out pretty quick. That's unfortunate, to say the least. How's this vulture looking? Okay. Hello, Mike. Hey. Hey, vulture. Vulture, turn around. Turn around, my guy. Whatever. Oops. My shots are going into the back of the vulture.
Two heavy contenders are Ellie Niels and Nako Toyuma. These Steiner powerhouses have seemed unstoppable. Ellie has been getting a lot of the spotlight, and I've heard a tasty rumor that Nako is none too pleased. Just between you and me, Solaris fan,
I must say, that's pretty funny.
Ammunition depleted.
Very unfortunate. I thought I got them all with extra. Suppose I was mistaken, though.
he's on a roll. That's 3 chalk marks for Spectre.
All with machine guns. Don't ever try this anywhere else. It's not good.
Enemy detected.
What the heck is that catapult doing? He's got a nice pulse laser.
Target destroyed.
I wanted to kill it. I was actually hitting his head.
He did it again. Another 4 down and Spectre to blame.
I'm impressed you've made it this far. We'll see who's left standing now, though.
I've never heard that voice actor before in my life. Goodbye.
Just 1 man left. And Spectre wins again. In the Valhalla Club, some of the pilots think it is a bit of a fluke that this rookie keeps getting wins. I personally think he's got what it takes. The jungle is a tough arena, and he seems quite capable of holding his own down there. Live from Cathay, this is Duncan Fisher signing off.
Goddamn machine guns. Let's see. Oops. What else can we slap on this thing? How about nothing but, I would say, small X pulse lasers, but we have a distinct shortage of those. Next best thing, how about a bunch of ER medium pulse lasers? Probably a horrible idea, but yeah, no. Or ER small pulse lasers. Really not that much difference. Well, let's see. We'll buy both. What are you thinking? 8? I need like 4 more. Yeah. Let's just trying to make just the stupidest builds possible right now.
Roger, control, 3 hours. Starting salvage operation. Forward 1.
Great.
You're running out of time. Party cameras nearly powered up. Take out the APU gadgets as soon as possible. If the dropship gets powered up, it'll bring us
Okay, I mean, yeah, there's that. Or, hear me out. We've got Max. Wow, what? Okay, okay. Well, in that case, let's sell this and get like a Black Knight and really go to town. That's a heavy, yeah, it's a heavy. Alright. Buy the Black Knight. Give me some more small pulse lasers. All notion of getting profit has completely gone out the window, in case you haven't realized. Oh yes, it's beautiful. Max armor? This is going to be horrible. Oh yes, fire them all at once. How many do we even have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Alright, so let's say we'll shoot 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 by themselves if need be. If need be.
It's heavy mech fighting time, Solaris fans. It's Duncan Fisher reporting live from the arena.
Why
Tonight's lineup has a few up-and-comers who
there
are really
a
looking to make it to the big time.
catapult
Those
in my
mechs are packing some
face?
serious firepower. It doesn't get any better than this. It's game time, so sit down and watch the fireworks fly.
What are you
It's
doing here,
Solaris
my guy?
time.
Alright, well that's actually dissing out some... Woo-wee, the heat. Oh my god. What am I doing?
Enemy detected.
Yeah, that's nice.
Warning. Heat
There's a
exceeding
Cauldron
heat level critical.
Oh
Shutdown
my god.
imminent. Enemy detected.
This is horrible.
You have some folks who say that heavy mechs require less skill than other mechs. The fact is that any pilot out there tonight is a powerhouse player. Sure, you can kill a mech fast with your muscle.
Especially me.
Destroyed.
Cauldron Born. It's got 2 large lasers, 2 LBX AC-10s, and 2 LRM-15s. It really packs some punch. Oh my gosh.
Warning. Heat exceeding recommended level.
Go away. Get out of my face. I don't want to blow you up on my face. No.
Spectre has nailed another. That's 2 today.
God, this is stupid.
A survey a couple of years back said that most fans prefer the heavy fights. It really surprised some folks back then because people sort of assumed assault class was the king. But it makes sense. You've got all the fancy toys, PPCs, heavy Gausses, the works. Plus they're strapped on a mech that can actually move. Some say assault class is the thinking man's game. You have time to line up your shot against a target that can only do so much dodging. But for years I've been saying I prefer heavy fights. Just nice to hear the experts back me up. Bam, bam, bam. Spectre makes it look easy. Now let's see if he can
Oh,
go
no.
the distance.
Hey. Wow, how are you not damaged at all?
Warning. Heat exceeding recommended level.
Not good. Come on, die. Alright, let's make some slight adjustments here, as hilarious as this is. Let's do it with medium pulse lasers instead, huh? 8 medium pulse lasers. Max armor? Some more heat sinks. Try that. Might not work as good, but we'll see. It should be about the same amount of damage.
It's heavy mech. It's Solaris time.
Enemy detected. Enemy detected. Warning, heat exceeding recommended level. Warning, heat exceeding recommended level.
I don't like the
heat
medium ones as
exceeding
much.
recommended level.
You have some folks who say that heavy mechs require less skill than other mechs. The fact is that any pilot out there tonight is a powerhouse.
Target destroyed.
Yeah, not the biggest fan of the medium. Ah, fucking Cauldron-born. Get out of here. I'm not dealing with you. Oh my gosh. Ah. I really don't like that Cauldron-born. I would love to have one of my own, but that's just not a thing. Alright, let's get over here in the water. That should help. Oh gosh.
Enemy detected.
A survey a couple of years back said that most fans prefer the heavy fights. It really surprised some folks back then because people sort of assumed assault class was the king. But it makes sense. You've got all the fancy toys, PPCs, heavy Gausses, the works. Plus they're strapped on a mech that can actually move. Some say assault class is the thinking man's game. You have time to line up your shot against a target that can only do so much dodging. But for years I've been saying I prefer heavy
Alright,
fights.
this...
Just nice
no
to
good.
hear the experts back me up. A lot of solid, respectable play out there. Some of those guys have been pretty banged up and wouldn't give up. Sometimes you can see a pilot knows he's beat, and he'll just let his opponent finish him up. We have none of that in this game.
Warning, heat exceeding recommended level. Heat level critical. Shutdown imminent. Weapon destroyed. Weapon destroyed. Warning, approaching critical heat level.
Spectre has nailed another. That's 2 today.
Warning, damage critical.
You're running out of time. Party camera is nearly powered up. Take out the APU dance as soon as possible. If the dropstick gets powered up, it'll bring its main guns online. Omega Lab, we're getting cargo secured. As soon as we're able to live, we need to get on board as quickly as possible. Now tracking multiple targets inbound. We've got them on radar, Control. Moving to intercept. Oh no! We're...
It's heavy mech fighting time. It's Solaris time.
Warning. Heat exceeding recommended level. Enemy detected. Warning. Heat exceeding
I just
recommended
realized
level.
my microphone was muted.
Warning. Heat exceeding recommended level.
Anyway, we're back to the small pulse
Enemy
lasers.
detected. Target destroyed.
You have some folks who say that heavy mechs require less skill than other mechs. The fact is that any pilot out there tonight is a powerhouse player. Sure, you can kill a mech fast with the amount of weapons you can pack, but a skilled pilot knows how to use terrain, movement, and suppressing fire to win the day. Sure, you'll have the fluke victories in this class, but the names you see time and time again are the elite.
It says I have pretty good heat efficiency, but it's kind of lying. Just trying to go for his arms now. I have a couple less pulse lasers, a little bit more heat sinks, but I'm still overheating like a bitch. Come on, get rid of that AC-10. There it is. Alright. Let's go for the other one.
A lot of solid, respectable play out there. Some of those guys have been pretty banged up and wouldn't give up. Sometimes you can see a pilot knows he's beat, and he'll just let his opponent finish him up. We have none of that in this game. A survey a couple of years back said that most fans prefer the heavy fights. It really surprised some folks back then, because people sort of assumed assault class was the king. But it makes sense. You've got all the fancy toys, PPCs, heavy Gauss's, the works. Plus they're strapped on a mech that can actually move. Some say assault class is the thinking man's game. You have time to line up your shot against the target that can only... Spectre has nailed another. That's 2 today.
Target destroyed.
I was gonna say something. I don't remember.
Enemy detected.
Yeah, I really don't remember. Yeah, oh, yeah, I was gonna say, it feels like the Cauldron-born has, like, reflective armor or something. With how little damage he was taking.
Warning. Heat exceeding recommended level.
Go away.
Bam, bam, bam. Spectre makes it look easy. Now let's see if he can go the distance.
What do we got? 2 Arguses, okay. That's fine. See, ideally, you know, you just you go into the options menu and don't tell me you've been hiding back here this entire time and haven't taken any damage. Oh my goodness. This one I think has reflective armor.
Warning. Damage
Oh,
critical.
goodness.
Warning, heat exceeding recommended level. Warning, heat exceeding recommended level.
There. Now he's useless. Other than those.
Warning, heat exceeding recommended level.
This kid is
Target destroyed.
Alright, where is the last Argus? How much? Not that hot. Wait, that's not an Argus. Oh god. That's a damn Thor. Oh god, no. I pulse lasers, you jerk. No. Kill the XAC-10s. Come on. There we go. Whew. Trying to get his missiles now. There we go. Now he's got nothing.
Warning, heat exceeding recommended level.
Oh, no torso. Let's see. You still have a little bit of it, huh? Just the other side. There we go. Now we'll get your leg.
Warning, heat exceeding recommended level.
Yeah, I could have killed him a
Warning,
while ago,
approaching critical heat level.
but where's the fun in that?
Warning, heat exceeding recommended level.
Spectre does it again.
Well,
And the winner is Spectre. Again.
damage, that's fine. Alright, let's switch out, repair that, and switch out to our Thor.
At 220 meters altitude. Telemetry indicates including jet. Roger that.
What can we slap on this bad boy?
Lead the way, sir. It's a pleasure to fight with you at last.
Omega lead, ejecting.
Get 2 X-Pulse lasers on there.
Omega, this is control.
3 X-Pulse lasers.
Orders.
This is Forward 3. Gantries are retracting at Gamma launch site.
Yeah, let's do it.
Power and counting down the list.
Let's, don't advance any time. Thor. Okay.
This is Duncan Fisher, ready to give you the play-by-play for the next game of the season. It looks like the match is going to be called a little early, so without further ado, let the fighting commence. It's the
Cauldron-born. Oh my
lowest
god,
time.
why do you keep putting me next to these things?
Enemy detected. Enemy detected. Warning, heat exceeding recommended level.
I'm begging you.
Warning, heat exceeding recommended level. Warning, heat exceeding recommended level. Warning, heat exceeding recommended level. Target
Another
destroyed.
cauldron. Oh my gosh.
One of these days, I'm gonna see if I can sneak back into the arena for another game. Yeah, it's been 10 years, but I still have what it takes. At least that's what every former Solaris jock tells themselves. I guess I'll just stay in the booth. For today, at least.
Enemy detected.
Let somebody else deal with that cauldron. Ugh.
Target destroyed. Target destroyed.
Man. 30 kill stealer.
Warning. Approaching critical heat level.
One of the reasons I love heavy fighting is that you can really have some fun custom chassis. A couple years back, someone had a heavy that had a couple of PPCs and a whole bunch of engine. Man, watching her...
Target destroyed.
Duh. Come on. What the? Oh. It's a dragon. Back there.
Warning. Heat exceeding recommended level. Warning. Approaching critical heat level. Warning. Heat level critical. Shutdown imminent. Warning. Heat exceeding recommended level.
Some fancy piloting, good aim, and 3 kills for Spectre. Now that is one merc I'd let watch my back any day.
Water. Please. Yes, come in here. Really wish that my HUD wouldn't get glitched out whenever I heat up.
Warning. Heat exceeding recommended level.
You know him, you love him. Spectre has yet again fragged 4 enemies.
Recommended level.
There we go. Dragon. That's another mech we can't get. Got a heavy Gauss rifle on it. And some type of autocannon and some missiles.
Warning. Heat exceeding recommended level. Heat level critical. Shutdown imminent.
Okay. Now we're back in business heat-wise. Let's just shoot 2 of them at once, huh?
Warning. Damage critical.
Kapow! That's it! It's game over and Spectre is the last pilot standing. What a performance! We're going to take a short break and go right to the after-hours show. So stick around, Solaris fan, and we'll interview some of the pilots from the match.
So we probably got damaged, yep. Not making any money doing this. Yeah, now heavy is off limits there. We'll move on to assault. I think we'll take one of these here Templars. Yeah. Take a Templar.
It's nighttime in the jungle. This is Duncan Fisher bringing you another fierce assault match. The jungle season is coming to a close, and tonight's game is the last batch of new faces we'll see. One guy to watch is Spectre. He's a one-man army, a serious power player who has really been on a roll. I'm sure he'll give us one heck of a performance tonight. The assault season so far has been a real battle. You have so many big names and elite pilots competing for recognition that no one has really stood out. I feel like every match anyone could come out on top. There have been some real nail-biters this season, and tonight's game doesn't look any different. You know what that means.
Enemy detected. Enemy detected.
Wait, why am I doing this? I can use my longbow for this.
A lot of the pilots who come through the ranks to the assault matches are used to being the best of the best. But the assault class is where the big boys live. In any given match, you can see Odessa, Coleman, Niels, or the next Solaris champion battling it out. The real key players who rank high in past championships have staked their claims in assault championship matches, and that can make for some truly spectacular games.
Enemy detected.
This guy's got a nasty, Jesus, nasty
Warning,
setup.
damage critical.
I say that right as I get close and get a taste of it. Oh god. Jesus.
That kid is on a roll down there. That last guy just got hammered. This is assault competition.
Alright, that is not worth it. Yeah, he's got 2 LBX AC-20s, 2 LRM-20s, and 2 SRM-6s. Not worth it for me at all.
It's
Here we go.
nighttime. You know what that means.
Ah, fucking... Fucking lambs. I can't shoot them all down.
Warning, heat exceeding recommended level. Target destroyed.
That's the way I feel about that. Build up some heat so that my HUD fixes itself.
A lot of the pilots who come through the ranks to the assault matches are
There
used
we
to
go.
being the best of the best. But the assault class is where the big boys live.
Enemy
In any given
detected.
match, you can see Odessa, Coleman, Niels, or the next Solaris champion battling it out. The real key players who rank high in past
Enemy
championships
detected.
have staked their claims in assault championship matches, and that can make for some truly spectacular games.
I should not be standing in front of him.
Warning.
That kid is on a roll down there. That last guy just got hammered.
Oh,
Warning, damage critical. Warning, heat exceeding recommended level.
cockpit shot. Go somewhere else.
Target destroyed.
Alright. Most likely be damaged after this. Ugh. Right.
4 more mechs kissing the ceiling. It's just your neighborhood Spectre cleaning house.
He's got nothing but Ultra AC-5s. Oh god. Just knocked over a damn mauler.
Spectre, he's amazing. He did it again, folks. That's right, Spectre, the Merc Maverick, has destroyed all who stood before him. He now qualifies for the Jungle Championship.
Oh.
The competition at the championship level is fierce, but I think this kid has all it takes. He has the skill, he has the moves, and man does he have the drive. And it's been an incredible day today, Solaris fans. This is Duncan Fisher, live from the jungle, signing off.
Look at that, we can do the championship now, but we're damaged. Bah. Yes, Jungle Championship. Eventually there's a Grand Champion that pops up in the Coliseum, I think. But for now, we're going to wrap it up here. So thank you all for watching, and we'll see you in the next one when we come back with more MechWarrior 4 Mercenaries.